Hey everyone, my name's Ben and this is Luxy. Welcome to class. Today we're going to be going through a really well-rounded Vinyasa flow actually, and it's pretty gentle but also quite creative, and there are some functional movements in there, so I think we'll have a lot of fun with this one. Whenever you're ready, we'll meet in a seated position at the back of your mat, either cross-legged or in hero's pose. Feel free to sit back onto the heels, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And rest your hands in your lap and gently close your eyes. Take a deep inhale in through your nose. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. One more. Deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Switch to nostril breathing, so just inhale and exhale through the nose. In your own time, just try to focus on making the exhale longer than the inhale. Keep the eyes closed and set an intention here for practice. Use this time to check in with yourself. How does the body feel? Are you holding on to any tension that isn't serving you right now, that you just don't need? If so, then let it go. Come back to the breath. Soft inhales, soft exhales. Okay, perfect. Slowly blink the eyes open, and from your seated position, we'll do some seated twists. So bring your right hand over towards your left thigh and your left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen up and out through the top of your head. Exhale, twist. Breathe into the stretch. And we'll do the opposite side. Left arm comes to the right thigh. Right hand behind you. Inhale, create some length. Exhale, twist. Perfect. Come to tabletop. Stack your shoulders above your wrists, your hips above your knees. Knees are about hips distance apart. Hands are roughly shoulders distance apart. And we'll do some spine balancing. So inhale, send the right arm forward, the left foot back. Keep stacking the shoulder above the wrist and send the energy forward through your fingertips and back through your toes. Square your hips and breathe here. Come back to tabletop and we'll do the opposite side. Left arm forward, right foot back. Bring the weight forward onto your right hand. Stack that shoulder above the wrist and really push the ground away. Square those hips, send the energy out and back. And back to tabletop. Keep your feet the same distance apart as they are here in tabletop and send your hips back towards your heels. Walk your hands forward for this child's pose. Breathe here. Really lengthen forward through your fingertips. Create some length in the back. You might feel this in both lateral lines. And send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Now this is the first downward dog of our practice at least, so pedal out the feet, really feel into each hip here. Now let's do a functional movement here where we move from those two positions, from downward dog to child's pose. So inhale, come to tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Move with your own breath. Try to let the breath elongate through the whole movement. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Last one will meet in downward facing dog. Push the ground away. We're here for a count of 5, 4, 3, release the air between your palms and the mat. 2, 1. Inhale, come high onto the toes, look up, roll through to plank pose. Breathe here, push the ground away, protract the shoulder blades, engage your glutes, engage your core. Inhale here. Exhale, fallen triangle pose. Rotate your left foot, send your right foot forward. Shoot your hips up and reach up towards the ceiling. Push the ground away with your right hand. Gaze towards that right hand. And we're going to move to warrior 2. So bring your left foot over your right leg to meet your right hand. Send your right foot back. Warrior 2. Clean it up. Really wrap the muscle around the bone here. Tuck your pelvis, really lift your chest and lengthen out through your fingertips. Gaze over the front middle finger. Breathe. Inhale, pivot your left foot, arch your back. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Elbows are in, walk your hands through. And inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Draw the crown of your head towards the mat and breathe here. Inhale, walk the hands forward. Exhale, pivot the feet towards the front of your mat. Runner's lunge. Untuck the back toes. Walk your left foot to the side. And start to bring your forearms down towards the mat. Breathe here. Create a solid foundation with your hands. Maybe walk that left foot to the side a little bit more. Untuck your back toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. We're here for a count of 5 once more. 5, Push the ground away. 4, 3, try to draw your heels towards the mat. 2, strong shoulders, strong arms. 1, look up. Inhale, come high onto the toes, roll all the way through to plank pose once more. Push the ground away. Protract the shoulder blades, engage the glutes, engage the core. Inhale here to prepare. Exhale, rotate the right foot, send your left foot through. Hips up and shoot your arm up towards the ceiling. Fallen triangle pose on the left side. Push the ground away. We're coming back to that warrior 2 on the opposite side. So gaze towards your left hand, and we're bringing the right foot over the left leg to meet our left hand. Send your left foot back. Warrior 2. It's kind of funky, that transition. It's good for the mind too. Tuck your pelvis under, lift the chest. Keep your shoulders away from your ears, nice and relaxed and down, but active. Inhale, turn the right foot in, pivot on your mat. Arch the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, grab your big toes with your peace fingers, create some length. Exhale, fold deeper into this wide-legged forward fold. Draw the crown of your head towards the mat and breathe. Inhale, walk your arms forward. Exhale, pivot on your mat, come to the front of the mat, runner's lunge. The knee comes down, untuck your back toes. Walk your forearms down. Try to square your hips in runner's lunge. Keep them facing the front of your mat. Nice and parallel with the front of your mat. And breathe into that stretch. Walk your hands back, create a solid foundation. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're here for a count of 5. 5, 4. Reconnect with the breath. 3, 2. Pull your chest through towards your thighs. 1. Look up. Maybe step, jump, flow, or even handstand towards the top of your mat. We'll meet in a squat position. From this squat position, we'll Inhale, create some length up. Flatten the back. Exhale, fold, but keep the feet where they are. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, squat. And we'll keep moving with the breath in this functional kind of squat to forward fold. Feet are positioned slightly outwards at kind of a 45-degree angle. Inhale, come up, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, squat. Last few times. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Move with the breath. And we'll meet in a squat. So hold this here. Try to distribute the weight evenly on your feet. Imagine 4 corners of your feet, from the big toe to either side of your heel and the little toe, and try to distribute the weight evenly across those 4 parts of your foot. Breathe here. Take one deep inhale. Exhale, sit back onto your mat and cross your legs for a seated, cross-legged fold. Inhale, create some length here. Exhale, fold. Bring your forearms down onto the mat. Breathe here. Round the back, really protract the shoulder blades in this one. Inhale, walk the hands back, and we'll cross the opposite leg this time. Fold back over. Walk your hands back, come back out of the stretch, and send your feet forward for a seated forward fold. Flex the toes back towards you. Inhale, create some length and come forward with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Keep flexing your feet back towards you. Bring your chest towards your thighs and your forearms closer towards the mat. Inhale, slowly come out of the stretch, slowly. And bring the soles of your feet onto the mat and walk your hands behind you, just behind your hips. Send your hips up for a reverse tabletop. Push the ground away. Really engage your glutes here, engage your core, push your hips up. Maybe rock forwards and backwards to feel a stretch in the shoulders here. Send your hips forward as far as they can go and back onto the mat. Keep your shoulders where they are, but send your chest back and down. You'll feel a stretch in the front of your shoulders. Maybe bend one arm a little more and the other, but be gentle here. Breathe into the stretch. Slowly come out of the stretch. Come onto your back. Give your knees a big squeeze into your chest. Give them one final big squeeze in. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, extend the legs for our final resting pose, Savasana. Bring the heels together, let your feet fold open naturally. Your palms are by your side, facing the ceiling. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, let it go. One more deep inhale. Exhale, side out. Close your eyes. We'll spend just a couple of minutes here in Savasana, in silence, to enjoy the fruits of our practice. Slowly start to bring some awareness back to your body. Begin to move your fingertips and your toes. Bring some awareness back to your breath. Maybe roll onto one side. And whenever you're ready, we'll meet in a seated position, cross-legged, with our eyes closed. Lengthen up, tall, out through the top of your head. And take a deep inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Bring your hands to heart center. Check back in with yourself now. Think, how do you feel compared to the start of your practice, compared to any challenging moments during practice? And thank yourself for bringing more awareness, more clarity, and more intention to your mind and bodies throughout this practice today. Take a deep inhale in through your nose. Exhale, open your eyes. Release your hands. Amazing work, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and Loxy today on the mat. I hope you enjoyed the class as much as we did. And if you did, then maybe give the video a like and of course subscribe for more yoga content. And me and Loxy will see you very soon on the mat in the next video.